All right, so today we're going to talk about three powerful features of CRM Analytics that you may not be aware of. The first one we're going to look at is the input widget. Here you can see a dashboard where we've used several, in fact, three input widgets here. And the idea is that it makes the dashboard more interactive and dynamic because users can enter parameters or input values that are then reflected in the dashboard results. So you can see here that as I'm going in, I'm changing these values on the fly, and the dashboard is updating to reflect the numbers that I have entered. And if you want to see how we build this, we're going to edit mode, and you can see here we've got input widgets. We've got various different configuration values that we can enter for those widgets. And then we actually use those input values in formulas to calculate the results as required. And by the way, you'll also notice that we're using a repeater widget here. And maybe I'll do a separate video on that one at another time. I'm not going to dive into a lot of the technical detail on these. You can find all of that in our help documentation. So that is the input widget. Now we're going to look at components, and components allow you to create reusable assets that can be deployed throughout your analytics ecosystem via being embedded in dashboards. So we're looking at a mobile layout right here, as you can see. And what we have here is actually sort of, you can think of this as a dashboard within a dashboard, because you can see that we have something here called a component. Now this component's called the team leaderboard, and if I were to open that up, it's going to give me a warning and let me know that I'm editing a component that is used in this case in one dashboard, but it could be in many dashboards. It gives you the ability to deliver consistent, scalable content. And so this is actually the component itself that you saw in the dashboard, this dashboard here. So if I update this component, those changes will be reflected in any dashboard where that component is used. The third exciting feature that you may not be aware of within CRM Analytics is the widget flow interactivity. So if you imagine I'm in this case dashboard and I can see that I've got Bill Johnson here. He's got an awful lot of cases and I'm going to want to reassign some of those. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the cases that I want to reassign. I'm going to choose the agent to whom I want to reassign those. And I'm going to click on this button here. And that's going to pass in all of those case IDs, the name of the new owner. I'm going to pass those into a flow, which will then automatically reassign those cases. It eliminates the need for building out custom bulk actions that used to require Apex and Visualforce pages. How have we built this? Very simply, if you look at the text widget here, you'll notice it has an interaction, and that interaction is to start a flow. The flow we've chosen is reassign cases, and we have mapped the queries here to the flow inputs. Pretty simple and very powerful. So hopefully that was a helpful little session for you. We looked at input widgets, we looked at reusable dashboard components, and we looked at widget flow interactivity. Have fun with CRM Analytics. Bye now.